was really young. I was 7 years old. My aunt was just like, Emily, the way to make money is to use your body. My name is actually Emily May. So it's Emai Dunbar, but short for Emai. I was born and raised in Monrovia, Liberia. That's in West Africa. I moved to Ghana when I was 7 years old because of the Civil War. My mother came here when I was 5 years old to create better opportunities for us because Liberia was very, very much corrupt because of the war. So we moved to Ghana, and it was easier to come to the U.S. through Ghana. People tell you different things about America. It is the land that's filled with milk and honey, and it's a perfect place. There are opportunities, and you can do whatever you want to do. But no one tells you that America is hard. I was really excited to come to the U.S. because I had a tough time. I had a rough upbringing. At the age of 7, I was 8 years old. Don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what sex. I didn't know what sex was or the definition. I didn't even know how people came into this world. But she told me that if you want to make money, you got to do it on your own. 7 years old, I was out in the streets looking for people to sleep with me at that age, very young age. And I remember he took me in the room, and he was ready to take off his clothes and let's get down and just be done with this. And I just sat and I started crying. And he asked me the question, why are you crying? And I'm like, I just want you to picture me as your daughter. I had a great life in Liberia. I lived with my grandmother, who was very loving. She raised us, and she always told me, Emily May, you're not better than anyone. You're not better than anyone. So I grew up in the Christian home, and she told me, whatever you do in life, do not underestimate anyone. I was really young when I went to school. I was really, really scared. I was very nervous. And I remember when I went to my teacher, because I had a question about something. And she told me, and she was like, what do you want to be, sweetheart? I'm like, I want to be a lawyer, because I've always wanted to be a lawyer growing up. She told me, people like you don't make it. That was my first time I experienced racism, but I didn't put a name to it. I didn't know what it was. And I asked her, I'm like, what do you mean by people like me don't make it? And then I looked around in my class, and I'm like, Emily May, you are the only black person in this class. My mom told me that she said, this is just the beginning of your experience. This is nothing. This is nothing. And she told me that I want you to know that you can be whatever you want to be, but you just have to work twice as hard to get there.